It's 6:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Police have discovered a trafficable quantity of the drug ice after searching a car at Warners Bay. Officers pulled over a black Holden Commodore in Campbell Street just before 12:30 yesterday afternoon and allegedly uncovered 15 grams of the drug along with cash and drug paraphernalia. They arrested a 47-year-old Warners Bay man. He's been granted conditional bail to front Belmont Court on January 6. Meanwhile, a 38-year-old man has been charged after police discovered more than 1,600 ecstasy tablets on board a boat in Lake Macquarie. Officers were called to reports of a man falling from a boat into the water at Mannering Park yesterday morning, arriving to find a wet man walking near a boat ramp nearby. Sergeant Dave Rose says Roads and Maritime Services then towed the boat to officers waiting at the boat ramp.
The officers then searched the vessel and they will allege that over 1,600 tablets of MDMA with an estimated street value of some $35,000, 15 grams of cannabis and drug paraphernalia were also seized during that search. Now, the 38-year-old man was arrested and taken to Wyong Police Station.
He's been refused bail to front Wyong local court today. Former Victorian Premier Jeff Kennett has weighed into the council amalgamation debate in the Hunter. He was responsible for seeing the number of councils in Victoria reduced from 211 to 78 during the 1990s. Mr Kennett has told the Herald ratepayers have nothing to fear from amalgamation and will only benefit in the long run. Amid concerns many valuable agricultural businesses and properties in the Hunter are being sold overseas, the federal government has moved to strengthen foreign ownership rules. Under the changes, the thresholds for screening by the Foreign Investment Review Board have been reduced to $15 million for private investors wanting to purchase land and $55 million for direct interests in agri-businesses. Patterson MP Bob Baldwin says the move will encourage more Australians to invest in our agricultural sector.
By reducing the amount doesn't see the just willy-nilly sell-off of Australian agricultural assets to foreign ownership. This is important to make sure that there is a competitive basis for Australians to invest in agriculture. It doesn't mean there won't be any foreign investment into our agricultural assets, but what it means it'll be monitored.
Port Stephens Council will meet tonight to discuss a new cycleway between Soldiers Point and Fingal Bay. Under the proposal, Stage 1 would be built from Roy Wood Reserve to Conroy Park, stretching 3 kilometres. Council is hoping residents will volunteer their time to help build the cycleway. The Walker Water Supply Scheme is being recognised in a national award. In 1885, the scheme brought fresh water from Moylan to Newcastle, supplying homes in places such as Wallsend and Lambton along the way. Engineers Australia presented the accolade to Hunter Water yesterday. Nick Kaiser from Hunter Water says the scheme made instant and lasting changes to the region.
So the Water Supply Scheme was really pioneering in the sense that it was able to deliver water all the way from past Moylan, where the Walker Waterworks is today, and deliver that all the way through into Newcastle East.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club.
NRL officials are confident the Newcastle Knights can have a new owner by 2017. The franchise has been owned by the governing body for the past 18 months, but it's hoped the increased grants promised under the NRL's new funding plan will attract a potential buyer. NRL's head of club services, Tony Crawford, believes the changes will finally turn the Knights into a profit-making asset. Lake Macquarie sailor Will Ryan has qualified for the Olympics. The Coal Point product will join Wanji's Nathan Outridge and Ian Jensen in Rio next year when he partners London gold medalist Matthew Belcher in the men's 470 Classic. Ryan is the 5th Hunter athlete to qualify. And in golf, Japanese tour victory is in sight for Charlestown professional Aaron Townsend, who sits equal 6th at 279, heading into the final 2 rounds of qualifying school. That's sport. I'm Georgia Moylan.
2NURFM News Time 26 to 7.